dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seeming. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Oh, and we in there. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and the high vibrating species on the planet. What it is, what it do, good people. Come on in, man. Welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm talking about? Welcome back to the channel. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat next to me. You feel me? Yeah, hope everybody doing good out there, man. How y'all doing? How y'all living? You know what I'm saying? Peace and love to you, academates. I see you. I see you. Peace and love to you. Y'all come on in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. Y'all line up next to your boy right here. You know what I'm talking about? If you are new, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Like and share it if you will, you know what I mean? But no pressure, of course. Just wait till we get through this segment, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll see if you're rocking with us. If you're rocking with myself and the academates, you know what I'm talking about, we would be greatly appreciated, and we'd be happy to join, you know what I'm saying? Happy to have you. You see what I'm saying? What is that? Okay. Alright. I don't know what that is. We having some extra stuff be going on, you know what I'm saying? Some of my spiritual friends like to, you know what I'm saying, make their presence known sometimes. No, we're not afraid over here, you feel me? Y'all check out, you know what I'm saying? Check out my paranormal videos down there at the bottom. You feel me? We got a lot of playlists down there with a whole bunch of paranormal activities, you know what I'm saying? Just in case you kind of get burnt out on the SCPs a little bit, y'all can go check out some of my paranormal videos, because we get sitting in there as well. No, I don't do a lot of numerology with the paranormal aspect of it, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I do drop a lot of good gems for you to pick up on when you're dealing with specters and the black-eyed children and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I happen to know a thing or two about the spiritual world. All right. But yeah, check that out. You know what I'm saying? In your spare time. Today we got Narmer's decree. I don't know who Narmer is, but we're gonna find out what he decreed. And yes, we are back with SCP-Y. And yeah, we got some numerology too. Y'all, I apologize for that delay. I'm trying to get my thoughts together here. But yes, we do have numerology. That would be the number 3. This is SCP-Y-021. We're gonna see what him got cracking, you know what I'm talking about. And shout outs to SCP-Y, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate the comments and the kind words. I appreciate y'all rocking with us, you know what I mean. And continue to drop it, you know, you feel me? Continue to do what y'all doing, you know what I'm saying. We gonna spin your block every now and then, you feel me? We're gonna come over here and see what y'all got busting. And you know what I'm saying, we see something that's along the timelines of what my ancestors want to get on, we gonna grab that and we gonna run that, you feel me? It's not just myself working here, I'm working, you know what I'm saying, I also allow my ancestors to work through me. So when they see a couple subjects that's actually down their alley and they know a bit about, I do allow them to come through and speak on that, you feel me? And yeah, that's how we rock, because we family and we're a team over here, you know what I'm saying? So I thank you again for joining me. If you've been rocking with me thus far, you know what I'm saying, I really do appreciate it. We are growing, you know what I'm saying, we're on our way to 2,000 when it comes down to the subscribers, but we got a little difficulty with shadow law, you know what I'm saying? That's why we run them to the back, chasing the back, you know, feel me? Because they've been trying to put the ban on my likes, my subscriptions. They've been doing the most. Whatever they're doing the most. And so we got a battle on our hands before we can even get good and into the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? We got a battle on our hands. So if you want to help us, like, share, and subscribe. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Don't cost you a thing. Just boot real quick and come on in. You know what I'm talking about? And before you leave, you feel me? If you're rocking with it, hit something. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So we can get on up there, so we can get to rocking with the big boys. Because I'm tired of this. You know what I mean? They putting the pressure on us, y'all. I'm tired of it. So we put the pressure back, but I'm tired of it because it's not cool. It's not cool. You know what I'm saying? It's the age of Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't really dropped in yet, it's coming. It's on the way. So truth is on the way. Communication is on the way. You You feel me? And it's a lot of people that's gonna be communicated with and reached out by the people in the skies and the stars and from other dimensions and realms and stuff like that. It's about to get popping around here, y'all. It's finna get really busting around here. And I'm just trying to help ease the blow when they come on through, so y'all don't be having heart attacks and passing out around here. Shocked and shit. You feel me? I'm just saying. Alright, so anyway, we got this numerology. We got number 3. We got busting. So the number 3 is masculine energy. It's the planet Jupiter's energy is evolved around that 3. We got Pisces in the 12th house. Alright, we got positive. You know what I'm saying? The positive energies for the number 3 is expressive, creative, artistic, ambitious, positive. You know what I'm saying? Popular, confident, sociable, conscientious, hardworking, articulate, optimistic, musical, self-expression, and cheerful. And for the negatives, and if you find yourself in this negative pool, you know what I'm saying, hopefully we can pull you up out of that. And that's vain, dictatorial, wasteful, shallow, superficial, boastful, pessimistic, self-indulgent, jealous, unreliable. Unreliable, extravagant, and a show-off. All right. Sometimes it's okay. It's okay to, you know what I'm saying, be proud of your achievements, pat yourself on the back every now and then. But you know what I'm saying, there is this thing what we call fronting and stunting. You know what I'm saying. You don't want to stunt too hard, because somebody will come through like, you know what I'm saying, Super Dave, and show you how to stunt for real, and you might not like it. So it's cool to show people things to motivate them, but when you're shoving it in their face, that's when they put something back in yours. You know what I'm saying, and take what you work hard for. You know what I'm saying. So let's be mindful of our achievements. Some people are jealous. Some people get envious of your achievements. Sometimes you could just be who you are, and they don't even like that. So it's just like they don't like you all around because you are who you are, and you choose to be who you won't be. So, but you keep doing that though. Don't you worry about them, because they got self-esteem problems. They need to work on themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what shadow work and all the other good stuff is for. You feel me? But if they don't want to take time out to do that, you keep doing you. But keep it in mind, all your achievements ain't for everybody to, you know what I'm saying, to see. Sometimes you need to just do what you do and just keep that to you. You feel me? All right, so moving on. We got some occupations right here. We got an artist. We got actors, jewelers, poets, writers, photographers, illustrators, gardeners, club owners, dancers, cartoonists, entertainers, circus performers, lawyers, and government officials. Alright. On some tidbits we got the rulership over churches, temples, other houses of worship, theaters, government buildings, circuses, large institutions, ain't no telling what that is, children's centers, shelters, fairs, exhibition halls. The colors that correlate with number 3 is the lilac, purple, and mauve families. Man, I got the where's my other? Okay, I said I was gonna look that up and see exactly what color that was last time, but I'm gonna do that. So, note to self. Let's find out what this color is, so we can tell these. You know what I'm saying? Tell the academies what the color is, if they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. If y'all know, y'all drop it in the comment section. What actual color is that? That's M-A-U-V-E. You know what I'm talking about? So just in case you know how to spell that giant. That's what that is. I don't know what color that is, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist and all that good stuff, but I don't know what color that is. But we're gonna find out. All right. So anyway, so for the tarot, we got the Empress card, and she is for the creativity, fertility, and the relationship. Represents the full moon and the bringer of life and the ruler of communication. So that's ironic that I said something about communicating earlier. So, you know what I mean? That's the number 3. That's the energies. Number 3 is a part of my, you feel me? So I correlated with it a lot. Yeah. So rulership over communication. So let's see what this communication is. This decree that is from Narmer's, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right or announcing it at right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways, so academics, I hope you got what you need, because I do. And without further ado, we're gonna get to what it is that we do. That is the numerology for the crew. As we go over this SCP-Y-021, or should I just say SCP-21 in the SCP-Y's collection. Alright, so ready? Bust.
Item number SCP-Y-021, Object Class Euclid.
Euclid.
Special Containment Procedures. SCP-Y-021 is to be housed in a reinforced containment unit made of a combination of lead and steel to prevent unauthorized access and to isolate its effects. The unit must be fitted with high-resolution surveillance cameras, minimum 4K resolution, for continuous monitoring, motion sensors with real-time alert capabilities, an airtight locking mechanism requiring dual authentication, keycard and biometric scan for entry. Only personnel with Level 4 clearance or higher are authorized to access SCP-Y-021. All personnel must undergo a comprehensive psychological evaluation before and after interacting with SCP-Y-021. Unauthorized attempts to access SCP-Y-021 will result in immediate disciplinary action and containment. All experiments involving SCP-Y-021 must be pre-approved by the site director and conducted in a controlled environment with a minimum of 3 security personnel present. The containment unit must be sealed during experiments to prevent the spread of the purple mist. Personnel assigned to SCP-Y-02 must receive regular psychological evaluations and counseling to mitigate the effects of prolonged exposure. Rotations of personnel every 2 weeks are mandatory to prevent long-term psychological damage. The
So that's purple. So that's like amethyst. So that's like the so we're dealing with the pineal gland and maybe the crown chakra here. Definitely could be dark matter energy in the midst of smoke. You know what I'm saying? We're just in as smoke because of the color. Only because of the color. You know what I mean? Sometimes the colors will let you know what you're dealing with as far as the energies or the entity that may be producing this the color. You can take this as an aura, maybe. You know what I mean? Like the aura of this entity is purple. So we're looking at, like I said, like the amethyst right here. You know what I'm saying? It's purple, same color. I wouldn't necessarily say the crown chakra, but because it has these different high textures of purple, looking like it's more like it's about to go pink. That's why I would actually incorporate the crown chakra into it as well. But not to mention, they're talking about psychological. You know what I'm saying? So we're in the mind, and that's why I asked what was the smoke mimetic. But yeah.
The containment chamber must be equipped with a redundant air filtration system to ensure that the purple mist does not escape. The chamber must also be kept at a constant temperature of 20 degrees Celsius or 68 Fahrenheit and humidity of 50% to maintain environmental stability. Description: SCP-Y-021, designated Narmer's decree, referred to as the Eye of Horus by the entity it was retrieved from, is an ornate eye mask exhibiting heavy Egyptian-inspired designs with intricate hieroglyphics.
Holy spit. What'd I tell you? Now see, that right there let you know right there, man. That color, third eye. And that's what Kemet, they specialize in that pineal gland. They know all about the pineal gland. I'm not going to say Egyptian because actually an Egyptian is, how can I say it? It's a different species that's in Egypt. Say it like that. A different species in Egypt. Not a real Egyptian. Let me just say it like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not Kemet. Just not Kemet at all. And Egyptos means burnt face. That's what Egyptian means. Like Egyptos, burnt face. So who, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say who, but you know, the pale man, they get in the sun and they get burnt face. You know what I'm saying? Their skin burn. So that's what that really means. Y'all look at your damn thing. Don't be mad at me. You feel me? Just look at the things here and find out that Egyptos means burnt face. So when you say you're an Egyptian, you must be a burnt face. You feel me? You're not really Kemet. So you're not from the land of Kemet. You're not a Kemite. You feel me? So big difference, man. It's just like a lot of people around here with misnomers on their names and on their titles because somebody's trying to hide them from society. You know what I mean? Like the American Indian. They trying to say that the real true American Indian, us, is from Africa. You know what I'm saying? We African American. That's what they call us. That's a whole misnomer. Shout out to Dan Calloway. That's a whole misnomer. You know what I'm talking about? And shout out to the big chief. You know what I'm saying? Legendary Top Cats. You feel me? Y'all can go get all your historical truths over there with those two guys right there. You know what I'm saying? That's Legendary Top Cats and Dane Calloway. If you ain't heard of these guys, they do phenomenal work on both ends, and they bring out the truth of what happened in the Americas. You know what I'm talking about? Go check them out. I checked it out, and I was blown away. You feel me? And, of course, they led me to do my genealogy to actually find my family. And, yeah, Indian, baby. We in chill. But anyway, back to these Egyptians. Yeah, I kind of figured that. You know what I'm saying? When looking at that purple smoke, that it was something just said third eye to me. You know what I'm saying? And now we're talking about Egyptians. And here, check this out. You feel me? That sits right there on the pineal gland. And when you put the mask on, it's gonna sit right on your pineal gland. So yeah, we got it busting, y'all. I don't know if numerology gonna match
and
up
detailed
to it
carvings
now,
of ancient deities.
Oh,
The mask.
Lilac, purple. There's the colors. You don't believe me? Hold up. Lilac, purple.
Continuously
Numerology.
produces a faint purple mist from its interior. When worn, SCP-Y-021 imparts an anomalous ability upon the wearer, reflecting any and all forms of harm, including physical, psychological, and even conceptual attacks. Anomalous properties. Harm reflection. SCP-Y-021 grants the wearer an unparalleled defensive capability by reflecting any form of harm back onto its source. This includes any physical attack, ranging from a simple pinch to an explosion or a ballistic missile strike, is negated and redirected. The attacker experiences the full force of their own aggression, effectively neutralizing the threat. For example, a punch aimed at the wearer would result in the attacker feeling the impact as if they had punched themselves. Negative thoughts or intentions directed towards the wearer are mirrored back onto the originator. This effect induces self-doubt, self-loathing, and severe psychological distress in those who harbor ill will towards the wearer. Research indicates that this reflective property operates on an immediate and subconscious level, causing a profound and often debilitating psychological impact. SCP-Y-021's influence extends to abstract and conceptual threats.
I know what y'all thinking. I'm gonna say it with you. Oh, I want one. I want one. I don't know which one I want, but I want one. But as you see, they have several of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? They got several of them. They probably had a whole tribe of these giants as warriors. They sent out to war or something, you know what I'm saying? Because with powers like that, and I don't doubt it, and I don't doubt that it can do exactly what they saying that it can do, because Kemet was on they had some shit over there. You feel? Well, it may be here. Some parts of America actually may be Kemet. Seeing that the Temple of Isis and all of that is in the Grand Canyon. This may actually have something to do with Kemet, but it's definitely Atlantis though. So you can call it what you want, it's still Atlantis.
Harmful ideas, intentions, or plans against the wearer are reversed, causing confusion and self-sabotage in those who conceive them. For instance, a person plotting against the wearer would find their own plans falling apart, often without understanding why. Information reflection. Attempts to extract information from the wearer of SCP-Y-021 result in the inquirer involuntarily divulging their own secrets and confidential information. This reflective property creates a one-way flow of information towards the wearer, making traditional interrogation or espionage techniques ineffective. Additionally, individuals attempting to question or probe the wearer find themselves inexplicably compelled to share their own personal and sensitive information. This phenomenon has been observed to operate on both conscious and subconscious levels, leading to the exposure of deeply buried secrets. The information reflection disrupts social interactions, as individuals become hesitant to engage in conversations that could lead to unintended self-revelations. This effect creates an environment where the wearer is privy to extensive knowledge about others while remaining impervious to scrutiny. Conceptual reflection. SCP-Y-021's anomalous properties function at a conceptual level, ensuring comprehensive protection for the wearer. Any entity, force, or concept that could potentially harm, undermine, or disadvantage the wearer is mirrored and redirected. This effect encompasses physical, psychological, social, and metaphysical threats, providing an all-encompassing defense mechanism. The protective influence of SCP-Y-021 intensifies over time. If worn continuously for 2 months, the mask's effect extends globally, creating an environment where the wearer is untouchable, unquestionable, and effectively omnipotent. This global extension renders the wearer immune to all forms of harm, betrayal, or deceit, establishing them as an unassailable ruler. Psychological and physical effects. When an individual wears SCP-Y-021, the mask ceases to produce its purple mist. The wearer perceives the world through a purple haze, impairing their vision and focus. Over time, the wearer undergoes several psychological and perceptual changes. Day 1 through 2. The wearer experiences initial sensory alterations, characterized by the perception of the world through a purple mist. This haze reduces visual clarity and creates a sense of disorientation. Concurrently, the wearer develops an intense desire for righteousness and balance, driven by a compulsion to rectify perceived injustices. This shift in moral alignment is consistent, even in individuals with previously psychopathic or malevolent tendencies. Day 3 through 4. As the influence of SCP-Y-021 deepens, the wearer begins to perceive a dark figure within the purple mist. Initially, this figure is indistinct and shadowy, eliciting curiosity and mild concern. The presence of the dark figure correlates with an escalation in the wearer's anxiety and paranoia, as the figure becomes more defined and menacing. Day 5 through 6. The dark figure grows larger and more detailed, now featuring dull grey eyes and sharp teeth, with 2 prominent fangs from the bottom row of teeth. The wearer's anxiety intensifies, accompanied by a profound sense of impending doom. The figure's menacing presence dominates the wearer's perception, leading to significant psychological distress and erratic behavior. Day 7. The wearer becomes highly erratic and unable to sleep, plagued by the constant pursuit of the dark figure. The figure appears more frequently and vividly, often manifesting in the periphery of the wearer's vision. The psychological torment culminates in severe paranoia, hallucinations, and a breakdown of mental stability.
See, they play games like that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of shadow beings do that peripheral shit. But sometimes that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, because you're not able to perceive things with the 2 retinas that you have, and that's why it's always wise to get that pineal gland open. Majority of people have a calcified pineal gland, you know what I'm saying? So you need to decalcify that joint so you can actually see things. But more than likely, like how I'm looking at this is like fear. Fear is what's really doing this to this person. It's not what he's seeing, it's the fear. Because if you understood the being or the anomaly or whatever it is, if you understood what it was, you probably wouldn't be afraid, and that wouldn't cause so much psychological damage, right? That's just me just thinking. But when the mind haven't, or the eyes haven't really seen craziness, which what people would call crazy, and it's just a misunderstanding of what you're perceiving. And that's why it's up to us to get an understanding of these things. Otherwise, when the time comes and this stuff starts popping up, you're not going to be able to take it, and this is what you're going to go through. You're going to go through stuff like this, and there's entities that feed off of that fear, and that's practically what he's doing, is feeding off of his fear. And it's popping up in his peripheral, so when he turns his head, he won't see it, but you're not to see it with these eyes. That's why you can see it with the peripheral. And I'm sure I'm not the only person out here seeing this stuff, but sometimes it could be that you're waking up to truth. You know what I mean? It's not always a bad thing that you're seeing stuff. Sometimes it can have very much have something to do with the times that we're in, or the energy that you're on. Nope, and put it like this: when people say, "Man, I think I'm in the fifth dimension," no, the fuck you're not, sir. If you're still here right now, you're not in the fifth dimension. You don't understand. Like, it's crazy how people say certain things without really understanding the science of it. Like, if you're physically in the fifth dimension, nigga, no, you're not. No, you're not. Cut that out. Cut that out. If you're still here, if you can post like post on online, or you doing anything that, you feel me? No, bruh. And you still communicating with us with ease through a phone, and we can see your face? No, bro, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? Some things just don't make sense. So we need to get into these sciences and learn this stuff and learn more about it. Like, really get into it. So, you know what I'm saying? It alleviates the fear. That's what I'm saying, to alleviate the fear so you can last longer when the lights come on. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm saying. When the lights come on, you gonna want to be prepared for what you about to see, because you're gonna see it with these two. You can't see it with these two right now. You ain't on the frequency, and that's why it takes for them to put that mask on their face, and it's tapping into that pineal. That's why most of the masks got the snake on it, or got some type of thing that's touching the pineal, when you got others that don't. So it might do something different, but you're still seeing that purple mist, and that's the psyche. You know what I'm saying? That's your mind controlling what's going on. You feel me? And that purple mist, that's the light. That's that third eye. That's what you're looking through. It's purple mist. You're looking through these retinas, and that's why these eyes are blurry. But you're looking through this, and it's clear as day what your objective is, what you got going on, what's in the room, all that good stuff. But you'd never know that if you weren't into the science of it. See what I'm saying? You just be around here spooked out like these guys are going through it.
Day 8. No test subject has lived past this period, as the wearer will be assailed by some unseen force, typically leaving behind no more than the mask and a scene of blood and viscera. SCP-Y-021 was found being clutched in the hands of MTF operative Double Trouble after his incident involving SCP-Y-019. After a series of unusual events through his journey within Y-019, Double Trouble encountered a Sphinx, which propositioned him with a riddle. Upon solution of said riddle, Double Trouble was awarded SCP-Y-021 by the
Hey! What movie was that? Where the Sphinx asked them a riddle and they couldn't get through, and you know what I'm talking about? And I think he got it wrong, and he had to get... Chadwick, he was Thoth. Russell Crowe was set. What movie is that, man? The Gods of Egypt? Was that the movie? The Gods of Egypt? I think that was it. Where they had to give the riddle to the Sphinx to get by. Come on, man. They've been putting this stuff in y'all face.
Sphinx, shortly before he was recovered by Devil in Charge. The mask was retrieved before any side effects had settled in the operative, though his psyche appears to have been partially shaken from his experiences during the incident. Experiment Y-021-103. Date, July 22nd, 2000. Subject, D7447. Procedure, D7447 was instructed to wear SCP-Y-021 for observation. Day 1 through 2. Subject reported impaired vision and a growing sense of moral righteousness. Day 3 through 4. Subject began to see a dark figure within the purple mist, expressing concern but continuing the experiment. Day 5 through 6. The dark figure grew more defined, causing increased anxiety in the subject. Subject described the figure as having grey eyes and large fangs. Day 7. Subject exhibited extreme distress and erratic behavior, unable to sleep due to the constant presence of the dark figure. Day 8. Surveillance footage captured D-7447 in extreme terror, huddled in the corner of the containment chamber. The lower half of D-7447's body vanished, seemingly bitten off by an invisible entity. The subject was violently flung around the chamber, sustaining severe injuries. In a state of panic, D-7447 removed SCP-Y-021 and threw it across the room, immediately ceasing the attack. Due to massive blood loss and injuries, D-7447 expired shortly after. Autopsy revealed bite marks consistent with an extraordinarily large hippopotamus. All experiments have ended on or before the 8th day. Through the occasional remains left behind by the invisible assailing entity, autopsies all point toward the events being synonymous with hippopotamus attacks. Incident Y-021-16. Date, July 5, 2000. Summary. During a routine maintenance check, Security Officer James reported hearing faint whispers coming from SCP-Y-021's containment unit, despite no personnel being inside. Surveillance footage confirmed the presence of indistinct audio anomalies. Psychological evaluations of Officer James revealed elevated anxiety levels and recurring nightmares involving a dark figure. Containment procedures were reviewed and updated to include audio monitoring for anomalous sounds. We have initiated installation of advanced audio recording devices within SCP-Y-021's containment unit to capture and analyze any anomalous sounds. Regular reviews of audio data by designated personnel are required. Incident Y-021-17. Date, July 7, 2000. Summary. Researcher Dr. Keenan experienced sudden, intense self-loathing and guilt while reviewing SCP-Y-021 experiment data. Upon investigation, it was discovered that Dr. Keenan had inadvertently viewed SCP-Y-021's reflection in a glass panel, activating its anomalous properties. Dr. Keenan was placed under psychological observation and reported seeing the dark figure in peripheral vision for several days. All reflective surfaces are to be removed from SCP-Y-021's containment chamber and surrounding areas. Personnel must use non-reflective materials and equipment when interacting with SCP-Y-021. Incident Y-021-29. Date, July 11, 2000. Summary. A power outage at Site Y1 led to the temporary failure of SCP-Y-021's containment unit's locking mechanism. During this period, several personnel reported seeing fleeting glimpses of a dark figure in the hallways near SCP-Y-021's containment unit. No breaches were detected, but the psychological impact on staff was significant. Installation of a backup power generator dedicated to SCP-Y-021's containment unit has been issued, ensuring that its security measures remain operational during power outages. Additional motion sensors and emergency lighting have been installed in the surrounding hallways. Incident Y-021-30. Date, July 13, 2000. Summary. D-Class personnel assigned to SCP-Y-021's containment reported experiencing vivid hallucinations of being chased by a large fanged creature. Psychological evaluations revealed a correlation between the duration of their proximity to SCP-Y-021 and the intensity of their hallucinations. We have updated to establish a minimum safe distance of 50 meters from SCP-Y-021's containment unit for non-essential personnel. Implement regular rotation and psychological support for all personnel required to enter this proximity. Extra caution is to be taken for those without resistance to memetic hazards. Incident Y-021-32. Date, July 14, 2000. Summary. During an approved experiment, the wearer of SCP-Y-021 D3878 reported seeing the dark figure within the purple mist after only 24 hours, significantly earlier than previous tests. This accelerated timeline suggested a possible intensification of SCP-Y-021's effects. We have updated to limit the duration of SCP-Y-021 experiments to...
I don't know, man. I think what I really think is that he didn't feed, y'all done fed him enough. Now he got enough energy. Pretty soon, bro, he gonna be right there in the mask. As soon as you put it on, he pop right the fuck up on.
No more than 12 hours to prevent rapid escalation of its anomalous effects. All test subjects must undergo thorough psychological and physical evaluations before and after exposure.
Why?
All personnel are reminded of the extreme dangers posed by SCP-Y-021. Unauthorized access or experimentation is strictly prohibited and will result in immediate disciplinary action. The containment and study of SCP-Y-021 are critical to understanding its full range of effects and preventing potential catastrophic consequences should its influence extend beyond containment. Note: SCP-Y-021's potential to render its wearer an indomitable ruler necessitates ongoing evaluation of ethical and security implications. The O5 Council has mandated that all research and experimentation prioritize the prevention of SCP-Y-021's misuse. This is Director Knightley, signing off on another report at Site Y1. I hope you'll consider subscribing to stay up to date with our findings. I eagerly look forward to having your audience in future reports.
No doubt. Peace. Alright, Academy, so there it is, man. Narmer's decree. I don't really quite know what he decreed, other than if you put his mask on, he coming for that ass. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get your ass gone. You put his mask on, he gonna get your ass gone. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what's busting with him. So, as cool as it may seem, I think I don't want one no more. We gonna keep it a buck, you know what I'm talking about? I wanted one at first, but then when him start doing to people, I reconsidered. You know what I'm saying? I don't want one. I don't even want to put it on the display. You feel me? Y'all can have that, because obviously whoever put it on, whatever y'all gonna do, you know what I'm saying? The soldier is not gonna make it. Him gonna go down through there until him gone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Academates, what do y'all think that thing is? I'm vampire, and not because of the fangs. It's just because of how it's getting down. Psychological, you know what I'm saying? Messing with your mind. Listen, see, y'all see why I tell you it's a war for your mind. Y'all gotta be careful out there. That's why I say it. That's why I say it, y'all. You feel me? That's why I say it. See what I'm saying? It's stuff like this. You gotta be strong-minded, man, to be able to take some of this stuff. Look at that damn thing. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, man. Come on, man. You feel me? So it's like, when we tackling stuff like that, man, you better be strong will, strong mind. You know what I'm saying? Do not be the typical guy in the video of the movie running and then you fall. Look what's gonna happen to you. Hey, immediately. And it's a lot of them. You don't want to be falling. So y'all got to get your mind strongs out there. So keep your head on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? Look out for any suspicious mask that's throwing out any type of mist. I don't care what color it is. You might not want to put that thing on. You feel me? Because everything might not be necessarily like the mask Jim Carrey type deal. You feel me? Where you just get to have fun and, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Seems fun. You feel me? You don't want to just put stuff on your face. It's your face. Okay? You might not get it back. And as cool as these powers sounded, what they had going on, hey man, I'm just saying. But anyways, so the numerology busting, we got the colors, you know what I'm saying? The actual colors, purple, right, sitting right here, you know what I'm saying? So again, it's numerology. It works, guys, you know what I'm saying? For those doubters out there, you feel me? And just, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. It's what it is. The colors. If we was on 3, there it is, number 3. 2 + 1 is 3. So y'all say. So when we got lilac, which is a color of purple, a shade of purple, and then you actually have the word purple, and then we were dealing with purple mask and purple mist. Numerology. It works. So yeah, head on the swivel. Y'all make sure y'all keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected out there. Do not forget, you know what I'm saying, keep your CT on, and don't forget it's a war for your mind, and do some due diligence research. Let's try to get into some of these sciences. You may not use them. You don't have to like them. Whatever. Just get into it. Just the knowledge itself. It'll take you a long way. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to study or practice or be a practitioner of anything that you study. So long as you study it enough to know a little bit about it. You know what I'm saying? So not to let so much go over your head when people be talking about certain things, because certain folks be in denial because they just don't know enough, or they don't know anything at all, and it just sounds far-fetched. But then once you start getting into what's really going on, it's no longer far-fetched. The stuff that you're doing is far-fetched. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna work or not, that's far-fetched. But we look around this world and we see stuff working all day, and when you try to knock sciences like numerology, you get proven wrong just like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get into this stuff, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that my disclaimer is, do not believe. You don't have to believe anything that you see here on this channel. You don't have to believe anything that comes out of my mouth. You do not have to. It's not your obligation. But you are obligated to do your own due diligence and your own research to come up with your own conclusion to your paradigm. You are obligated because it's your paradigm. So in mine, I'd rather not get caught slipping, whether it's via knowledge or whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather not just get caught slipping. I have in the past, and you know what I'm saying? I learned from that. All right, so yeah, we'll be back. Y'all be good out there. You know what I'm talking about? That's my message for today. Academates, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, stopping by and hanging out with me, spending your energy with me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I try to give you equal energy back, you know what I'm saying, to make that a fair exchange of energies. I really do appreciate y'all. Do not forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button on your way out. If you are new, if you're rocking with us, you know what to do, and we'll see you next time. Peace.